Great to welcome in Town of Hilton Head Assistant Town Manager Angie Stone. Angie, we went through a summer where things quieted down just a little bit at Town Hall. Hopefully everybody got a little bit of a break. But boy, you guys have hit the ground running since Labor Day. Already busy last week with a fairly important town gathering or council gathering where you kind of figured out where you are and where you're going with the strategic plan. Tell me what we've accomplished already so far.
So as you know, Town Council adopted the Strategic Action Plan in January of this year. And since that time, we've made great headway on a number of initiatives. There are 65 in the plan itself, and we've implemented several, including allocation of American Rescue Plan funds here in the community to help with COVID impacts, to assist people in getting their homes repaired, connecting to the lateral sewer system. We've also set aside money for public infrastructure, so we're yet to be determined where that's allocated. We implemented See-Click Fix, we call it My HHI. It's an app for your phone where folks can report problems with pathways, roadways, other facilities and infrastructure. We completed the redistricting from the 2020 census. We also adopted the Municipal Association Model Business License Ordinance, and we've made headway on implementing workforce and affordable housing strategy and adopting a mid-island redevelopment strategy and park in that area. Yeah,
let's talk a little bit about that. The park we've discussed in the past, but it's really a lot more than the park, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's the entire area. So we're looking at identifying a district center. We are looking at the surrounding areas, both in terms of our commercial locations there and the historic neighborhoods that are in that area. So what we want to do is make sure we have a comprehensive plan that reinvigorates that area and helps to revitalize some of the businesses in that area, as well as residential areas.
Port Royal Plaza has already been reinvigorated a little bit with some new stores going in and new businesses there. But the town council wants to accomplish more. You got 65 things to check off the list. What are the next three priorities?
Well, they did hone in on three at the meeting on Thursday. Those were the the William Hilton Parkway Corridor Project, the bridge, and then workforce and affordable housing, as well as that Mid-Island redistricting area.
The bridge has kind of become separated between the town and the county. The county is going to go ahead likely on Monday night and approve, let's get going and build this bridge. The town kind of wants to take a different look, but you've got reasons for that. Tell us what.
So we wanted to take a step back and really do an end-to-end study to look at more than just the bridge itself, but further down the stream, what happens to the other corridors. We're going to look from the Cross Island down to the Sea Pine Circle and make sure that we're taking into account things that are impacting traffic in those areas.
Yeah, all of that has to kind of come together from the town's standpoint for sure. What else is going on then over the next week or so? Let's set people up.
Oh, the next week or so. Well, we've got a town council meeting next week on the 20th, where we're going to talk about the Community Development Corporation that is being put in place for the historic neighborhood districts. We're looking at Regional Housing Trust. Council will vote whether or not they want to be a part of that. And we're looking at impact fees, discussing those with town council to get their buy-in.
Okay, a lot going on there. Are we finally sure and final on long-term, short-term rental situation? Are we good on that, or are we still working on it?
Well, we're still working on the second phase. We have adopted the first phase, which is really setting the stage for better communication, better neighbors of our short-term folks. So we've got a fee that's in place. We've got software that we're implementing, and we're staffing up our code enforcement group. And that will be ready to roll. People who have a short-term rental need to comply by January 1, and so we're gearing up for that launch date.
All right, consider yourself warned in early September to get it done by the end of the year. Angie, thanks so much for the time. Good luck to you guys at Town Hall as we head through the fall. Hopefully things will dry out just a little bit in the coming weeks.
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to Crescendo, which is coming up in October, so don't forget that. I wanted to put in a little plug for that.
We'll get going with the mayor. We'll get with all you guys on that. All right. Thanks so much, Angie.
Thank you.
Angie Stone joining us, for the Assistant Town Manager of the town of Hilton Head. We'll be back with much more, including a great remembrance in Bluffton of 9/11 coming up.